shows, and it's great.
Cameron, you dumb bass bitch.
We haven't even done the first chapter and you're already like, God damn this idiot.
It's like, Cameron is like, oh, you want me to execute these helpless prisoners? Yes! They tried to kill you! Murder them! Fuck them! No one cares! Kill their ass! Also, I want to
If we've
ask...
got them captured, then that's a bit much first. Like, I'm not going to endorse this bloodthirst.
No, but like, okay, listen. Thing is, like, Camry supposedly got raised in a tower, like fucking Rapunzel, all their life, right? So are you telling me that in the 15 years or so you raised your kid, isolated from fucking everyone in a goddamn cult made of incest and your children? You did not manage to drill into her head, hey, kill for me? You suck!
Nope.
You suck! You suck at being a manipulator! You suck at being a villain! All you can do is kill! Fuck you! I have zero respect for you! Anyways. Speaking of bad writing, since I'm playing a video game called Fire Emblem Fates. Okay, so the TLD of what happened, because I know you're not watching the stream, is I killed these bitches because murder is bad. And Xander was like, okay, I will kill them for you, and also I will kill you if you stand in my way. So first of all, fuck Xander. Xander has no rights.
Ow.
I don't give a shit
What
about
the
Xander.
fuck, man?
Yeah, like support Xander, from what I've seen, is kind of good. But we're not getting support Xander here, we're getting story Xander, and story Xander sucks. So fuck this bitch. Camilla was like, oh, you guys shouldn't fight, and didn't do shit, and also she's really horny over me, which makes me uncomfortable, so no one cares about Camilla. Elise was like, hey, I don't want my big brother and my big sister to fight, which is valid. I know Elise has the depth of, like, a fucking carton of milk, but I don't care, because I will make her have death. She's someone I actually care about. And Leo is the one bitch I respect in this entire family for being like, you know what, fine, I will find a solution that will please everyone. Like, the prisoner are now free and just weekend, Corinne hasn't killed anyone, and Xander is being Xander and May. So the conclusion is, Stan Leo, I will kill a man for Elise, and everyone else kind of exists, I guess. Oh, you
So
and the
I'm glad
squad are
we've
pro, like...
seen so much of the plot.
Yeah. It's actually kind of disappointing because, like, the prologue chapter, say whatever you want about the prologue chapter, it was messy, it was kind of bad, but at least it's like, okay, you see the conflict straight up ahead. You see Nor, you see Oshido, you see them fighting, you see vaguely your siblings, by which I mean you mostly see Takumi, but she's like the one person who's well written in Hoshido, so yeah, sure.
You say this, but you have
Like,
seen nothing of Hoshido. You haven't played. Oh, God.
I love that the moment first insinuated that anyone is well written. You're like, you haven't seen anything. Fuck you.
You know nothing.
Okay, I'm not saying, I don't think anyone is well written, but some people are like salvageable, okay? Like, Leo does some shit, he's like, hey, I'm gonna try to protect all my family, and like, okay, I can work with that. I can fix you. Xander, however, contradicts himself between his support and the story, which means I cannot fix that. It's like trying to write a Ruby fanfic. The world building contradicts itself, and that means it does not work. It's like, even if you try to patch all the holes in the world, it's very hard to make it work because you have to pick and choose your own canon, which fucking sucks. Listen to me. I've written Ruby fanfics after writing Digimon fanfics, and Digimon sucks. The world building in Digimon doesn't make sense. But it doesn't make sense in a way that they are just big fucking plot holes that are never explained. You're like, I can just make up whatever the fuck I want to explain it. And that works. While
That was
Ruby
the
is like,
beauty of
hey...
season 2 Ruby. That was the good shit. That was the best time.
Yeah.
Because there was no
Basically,
world
yeah.
building, so anyone just did whatever the fuck they wanted.
Yeah. But now, with the new world building, when I was trying to write... Like, I was just trying to write a Renographic, because what do I write anything else in Ruby, honestly? And it's like, okay, so Aura It's something you have to activate, except for some people who have it already, and it's something you have to constantly use, except
And
no,
it's
it's
not
actually your
magic.
shield that is passive, and also it's magic, but also it's not.
It's
And
specifically not
also,
magic because fuck you.
yeah, it's like, okay, cool, what do I fucking do? Because
Uh,
I can't work with that because it's incoherent. Like, because it
but
contradicts itself. It's at the worst fucking flow in any world building.
yeah,
Yeah,
funny
it's
that.
the same shit. Which means I'm gonna treat Fates the same way I treat Ruby, which is to say, I'm gonna pretend it doesn't exist. I'm just gonna go banana on my own fucking headcanon, based on the 3 fics I read that I actually liked. And then now I'm playing Fates right now, and I'm like, where is the Isekai trio? I thought they were the main characters. Why isn't... That's all I know and care about in Fates.
It
Also, that
would
Corin
be.
turned into a dragon, but I already know that nothing will come of that, so...
By the way, which route are we playing?
They're doing Birthright first.
Okay, great. So you won't even see them.
They're gonna be no. But hey, Azura is here. I can always trust Azura to be someone I like. Based solely on that one scene where she dances and it's really fucking pretty. That's all I know about Azura. That's all I need to know about Azura.
Azura's sad wife hours.
Yeah, she wishes she were in the beta game. I can relate. To wanting her to be in a better game, not me being in a better game. I'm in a good game, thank you.
Are you? Is this a good game? The reality we're experiencing? Like, my reality is pretty fucking great right now, but like as a whole, we have some bugs.
Xander, you try to kill me. I have zero respect for you. Get away from me. Fuck off.
The disrespect you show to your older brother is fucking great. Love it.
He said, I'm gonna play the entire game as a salty Corin.
Also, like he's a criminal, a murderer and scoundrel. I arrested him myself years ago. Imagine being in prison and the story you tell of like how did you get caught is and you tell that story and it's Crown Prince Xander arrested me. No one would believe you. They would think you were fucking with them.
That's true, that would be a really great thing. It's like, imagine being the king, just going in the prison and being like, hey, you, what were you arrested for? Oh, I killed like 5 dudes at once. Okay, cool, we're in the army now. Also, I have to say, if nothing else, I appreciate that this hands dude is also like thighs out. It's equality. I can handle the worst case of hornies if everyone is equally horny.
Yeah, Fire Emblem isn't like very consistent about this, but occasionally we do like go, you know what? The guys can be horny too. See the dancer class outfit in Fire Emblem Free Houses, which is equally horny on all genders.
I don't care, let me fight. Gunter, shut the fuck up.
You're just really
Enter,
playing
please.
Corrin as a feral gremlin who wants nothing else than to bite. Big fucking
That's
chompers.
what they
Would be a
should be
better
like.
character.
It would be a character, yeah.
Like, I can handle... Like, I like characters who are written are like, oh hey, naive and friendly and all that. Like, look at Gouda. But you need... First of all, you can't have them only be that. Again, look at Gouda. Gouda is fucking feral while being friendly and not really naive, but like friendly and all that shit. But also, like, if I were in the middle of a war between two families who were trying to play Solomon with me by cutting me in half so everyone can have a piece of me, I think I would be like, hey,
was
you
that
know
King
what?
Solomon? Wasn't that King David? I don't know the Bible. Go
I
on.
think that's actually King Solomon. Because I remember because it's that one specific legend is quoted in the Hamtaro game, which are very good by the way. You should play it.
Mayhaps.
Mayhaps. But yeah, what was I saying? Oh yeah, but I would be fucking pissed in this situation. Like I would be stressed the fuck out. And right now my older brother tried to kill me, and I was only sad because my 2 younger siblings are the only bitches I respect in this house. So like yeah. And also, I grew up isolated in a tower, like cut off from everyone else. I'm a fucking feral wolf, and no one has even given me shoes.
It's
So yeah, fuck
fine.
all
It's
y'all.
fine.
The
Like, so my knowledge of Fire Emblem Fates is like isekai shenanigans, and then Ellie's support because I wanted to know more about Ellie's character, and then Sakura's support because I thought maybe she would be a good character and she wasn't.
course she wasn't.
I have never felt so betrayed. Actually, no, I'm gonna be betrayed by this entire game, not just this specific thing. Also, actual question. What was the point of Xander warning me against hands? Because like with a design like this, of course I'm not gonna trust him as a player. So like,
Yes,
is he
but you must
warning
recall
me?
that Xander is a bad judge of character. He probably thinks everyone else is like that too.
Okay, actually, I'm accepting his explanation of being like, hey, this is because Xander sucks. I'm just gonna clone on Xander. I'm gonna clone on Xander so hard. Like, actually, I was talking to a friend the other day about, fanfic shit.
Mm.
And we were like, yeah, actually, all the royals who have the Isekai trio are fucking crazy because Xander is bitch, as we have all seen. Camilla, in her support with Severa, is like, yeah, if you try to leave, I will break your legs.
That's just
And like
Camilla.
Leo is the yeah, and Leo is the only fucking normal one, and he's with fucking Wayne, who is a theater kid. So we were all like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to write a fanfic where fucking Laszlo and Selena, like, and all the squad go together and are like, hey, for when we have to leave, it would be great to plan out a strategic exit because if we fuck this up, I'm gonna lose my legs and I kind of like them. They're great. I shaved them this morning.
Just imagine in battle a soldier and someone's trying to hit them with an axe or whatever and be like, it's like, no, don't take my leg. I just shaved it this morning.
Like that's a priority as any. I'm just saying.
Oh yeah.
Bitches.
Spoiler, it turns out Hans is the actual protagonist of Fire Emblem Fates.
That would make a better game. Like imagine like
Replace Hans in every cutscene. Like put him in Corrin's place, immediately better.
no, but like hear me out because Xander was like, hey, father thinks he's reformed, but he isn't actually. And like if he was a protagonist, you could actually either like go full war criminal, in which case you are loyal to the king, but you're a bitch, or you betray the king, and so yeah, he's right, you haven't reformed, you're a criminal, but also you are a criminal on the side of justice now. That'd be great. I was just starring his headcanons for a good reason and I fucking forgot. But yeah, I just think more things in Face Canon and in fanfics should explore how the Isekai trio is fucking weird. Like they fight super crazy and no one has ever heard of them before, and they're illiterate but really cultured, like fuck culture, good, elitism. Everyone loves to be an elitist. It's great.
Very
Great.
literate because they think they're too good for reading. Like, I don't read. That's so last century. Oh my god.
I love this. 10 out of 10. I'm gonna write that. It's really fucking everything and everyone up. Wake the fuck up.
The thing
Fuck!
with that is that it requires good writing.
You can't just respond to everything I say with okay, but Fates is bad and that's your problem.
I can and I will. And I am right. Don't deny it.
I mean that's true, but that doesn't mean I have to like it.
I'm not saying you have to like it, I'm just saying I will keep saying it. And you
God.
cannot stop me.
I have to do everything in this fucking house.
You do. It's more fun
do.
that way.
God. I'm gonna write Ingrid's 17th girlfriend and it's gonna have more depth than the entirety of Fates.
That's not very difficult. We'll have it has to have more depth than Fates because we're going to have some of the Fates characters and we're going to give them actual personality. I'm being a little bit unfair. We do have actual personalities, but like you get my gist.
Yeah, they just kind of nice.
I understand why Fates doesn't do this, but I would love it if like the odds for survival were 0 or for the odds for a unit doing any damage. That at least for some units, depending on what they are, like what army they're a part of and whatnot, they would just like fucking leave. It's like if you're standing there and you're like, I'm going to die here. There are only like 2 other people here. I'm just gonna go. That makes more sense than being like, I am going to give my life for this cause that, if I'm a commoner, I really probably don't give a shit about, just because.
That's just how it be sometimes.
That feel when you die for no reason.
Yay.
Also, why do we... This is a dumb question, but why are we playing Fates again? Why are we doing this to ourselves? I know that I'm just being amused by you playing Fates, but why are you doing this to yourself?
I want to write fanfics, and I need content, and I'm told that some shit isn't only in the story support. Like,
You could always look it up, but okay. I'm not... You have your fun, I guess.
But you're here with me.
Suffering together.
Yes.
Hand in on her. Hand in... Hey, Jesus Christ.
You're the one who decided to come with me. Fuck off,
true,
Xander! I
like...
don't like you, I don't care, fuck you, fuck off!
I love how much you hate him.
Listen, I've known him for like 5 seconds, and in these 5 seconds he tried to kill me. Like, normally I would. I can't forgive that kind of shit. In some circumstances and not in this one, okay?
You can forgive that in Fate, but not in Fates.
Yeah. Master of the place, as you do.
Sounds about
anyway,
right.
until Xander proved that he's better, like he's a better character, I'm just gonna keep salting on him, and knowing this game, I'm gonna salt on him a lot.
Does this make Xander the Dimitri of this game?
No, because I don't actually... I don't hate Dimitri, I just don't particularly care for him. That's different.
I see. The difference between hate and indifference. Which is worse?
Yes. That's a good question. Like, Dimitri, I could like Dimitri, and like I'm waiting for the game. I have faith in the game to give me a good reason to like Dimitri.
I think you'll either really like him or you will really be annoyed by him. And there's not really much of an in-between, is my feeling.
Yeah, so knowing me, I think I'm gonna like him, but be like, okay, you can't have a good ending. I like you, but you need to end in a tragedy because you're a tragic character. I think that's how I'm gonna end up with him, like based on the vague spoilers I've seen. I could be wrong, but that's how I think it will be for me.
No, you've actually predicted everything in Three Houses 100% correctly, including... What was the weird thing about Rhea that you predicted? Lizard alien or something? Oh,
no, she's a clone. Rhea is a clone. Fucking Edelgard is a homunculus. What else did I say? Right. Dimitri is a furry. Rhea and Edelgard are different characters, apparently. And I've heard that Marianne has some weird furry shit going on, but I don't know the specifics. So I need to recruit her.
Sounds like a plan. I do like how while we're playing Fire Emblem, we're talking about a different, better Fire Emblem. Like, yeah. Camilla just absolutely murdering some folk. Yeah!
Yeah, if nothing else, I appreciate that Camilla is like zero chill.
Oh yeah,
absolutely. Here, she kills people, she leaves. It's like, it's great.
Camilla is always on.
Like, she's a yandere representation we deserve.
Fates is just. It's a lot, you know?
It's not much from what I'm hearing.
Are you okay?
Can Corin just fucking took off into the sky with a fucking sword?
I'm not sure I've ever heard you laugh that hard first. Holy shit, you really lost it.
Of all the ways to do this, what is happening? Okay, I have so many questions and none of them will ever be answered. Why are you here, Lilith? Like you were never mentioned beforehand.
I forgot this happened. She turns into a tiny rat dragon.
As you fucking do, I guess. This is Fire Emblem Fates. Lilith, is that you implying that I know who Lilith is? Actually, she may have been in the prologue chapter, but because I didn't read it and didn't care, and also there are like 500 characters in the same screen, I wasn't paying attention.
Look at how adorable
You don't
Lilith
say!
is, though.
Like, I like the design of the Fish Dragon, it's just that it came out of fucking nowhere.
Actually, you know what would have been great if Lilith had been like, this may seem strange, but I'm actually a normal human being. I have a very rational explanation. Like, imagine, like, an hour into the game, Fates just pulls this on you, that everyone can do this, except Corin.
That would be great, actually. Like, everyone can turn into a fish, and you turn into.
About that, sure.
That's really even bad at this game. Anyway, as I was saying, I'm playing this, and I just want you to imagine, like I'm gonna rewrite in my head this game so that Corinne is a naive, friendly, etc., etc. And there's just the ghost of me, the player, hovering behind her, whispering like, "Kill them all! Fuck them!" Like, Corinne, what do you want for dinner? A bagel? No!
Yes! 2 bagels.
Literally! Like...
Perfect, good, I love it.
Yeah, like, canonically, she's a dragon and dragons turn insane, so, like, I'm just a physical manifestation of her insanity, being like, "Hey, fuck them!
Let's
fuck up at the bottom of the canyon!"
This is like the next level of a self-insert, where you're not inserting yourself as a character, you're inserting yourself as a voice screaming at the main character to do different shit.
Yeah, pretty much, that's me!
That's grateful. I love that concept.